Dogs are often dubbed as man's best friend. They are loyal, loving, and make the perfect companion. They wag their tails when we come home, and they are always there for us when we need them. Many of us think that our dogs love us unconditionally, but did you know that our furry friends have a way of showing when they're not fond of someone? Yes, you read that right. Dogs can tell you in their own way if they're not feeling the love. In this video, I am going to share with you 13 telltale signs that your dog may not be as fond of you as you think. 1. Your dog avoids eye contact. It's a well-known fact that dogs use their eyes to communicate with humans. If your dog is avoiding eye contact with you, it can be a sign that they're not comfortable with you. 2. Your dog doesn't want to be petted. Dogs love to be petted and cuddled. If your dog is not interested in being petted or seems to be uncomfortable when you do, then it might be a sign that they're not fond of you. 3. Your dog doesn't greet you anymore. Dogs are known for greeting their owners enthusiastically when they arrive home. But if your dog doesn't care about greeting you anymore, it can be a sign that they're not as fond of you as they once were. 4. Your dog doesn't follow you around. Dogs love to be close to their owners. If your dog doesn't want to be around you or follow you around the house anymore, it can be a sign that they're not fond of you. 5. Change in eating habits. Every dog owner knows their dog's eating habits. If your dog suddenly stops eating or has a decreased appetite, it could be a sign that they're under stress and not fond of you. 6. Your dog growls at you. One of the most obvious signs that your dog isn't fond of you is when they growl at you. Dogs usually growl when they're scared or defensive, so if your dog is growling at you, it could be a sign that they don't feel safe around you. 7. Your dog bites you. No dog owner wants to experience a dog bite, but it's important to recognize that it can be a sign that your dog is not fond of you. If your dog bites you, it could be because they don't feel safe around you or they're trying to establish dominance. 8. Your dog hides from you. Dogs are social animals and like to be around their owners. If your dog starts hiding from you, it could be because they don't want to be around you. 9. Your dog shows signs of anxiety. Dogs can also show signs of anxiety when they're not happy with their owners. If your dog starts pacing, panting, or drooling excessively when you're around, it could be a sign that they're not fond of you. 10. Your dog doesn't respond to commands. If your dog is trained to follow commands, but suddenly stops responding, it could be a sign that they're not fond of you anymore. 11. Your dog seems depressed. Dogs can also feel sad and depressed just like humans. If your dog seems lethargic, doesn't want to play or engage with you, it could be a sign that they're not happy with you. 12. Your dog doesn't sit with you anymore. Dogs love to cuddle and sit on their owner's lap. If your dog used to sit with you, but now avoids it, it could be a sign that they're not fond of you. 13. Your dog is destructive. If your dog starts chewing on furniture, shoes, or anything else they can get their paws on, it can be a sign that they're feeling anxious and not happy with you. Conclusion. Dogs are loyal and loving creatures, but they can also show signs when they're not fond of someone. If you notice any of these 13 telltale signs in your dog, it's important to pay attention and act accordingly. Spend more quality time with your furry friend, train them more, and try to understand their likes and dislikes. Remember, a happy dog is a healthy dog. By showing your dog love, patience, and care, you'll have a happy and fulfilled pet that will always be by your side. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates.